it should have been. Acted untouched when you moved in. Tried to look strong like nothing shook me, but your silence was loud as thunder to me. I memorized the way you breathe at night, the warmth of your skin in the soft bedside light. Don't think for a second I felt nothing. I replay every look you gave, every almost word I never said. Girl, I was scared to be that open, but I was never unaware. I won't pretend I didn't care. I felt you everywhere, in the quiet, in the air, in the way your fingers traced my chest, like you were writing something sacred there. I won't lie to save my pride. You were never just another night. Oh, you leaned into me like you trusted forever, like you knew I'd never fold under pressure, and I held you like I meant it to. But I never told you how much I do. The way you laugh against my shoulder, the way your body fit closer and closer, that wasn't casual to me. Every time you whispered my name, going slow against my skin, I felt something deeper than desire. I just didn't know how to let you in. I didn't care. You were more than a moment there. Every kiss, every breath we shared. When your hand slid into mine, like you were choosing me without a word. Oh, I won't hide behind that mask. Loving you was never an act. I remember the way you look up, I saw but never weak, like you were asking me to meet you in a language I didn't speak. But I felt it in your touch, the way you held me a little too long. That kind of closeness stays with a man. I should've told you then that you weren't just passing through, that every time you pulled me closer I was already choosing you. I won't pretend I didn't care. Oh, when you rested your head right there on my chest like you belong, and I swear it felt like home when your lips brushed mine slow. Oh, like you didn't need to rush the moment. I won't rewrite the truth. You mattered more than you ever knew. There's something about a woman who doesn't beg to be seen, but loves you steady and gentle even when you're guarded and mean. You gave me something rare, not loud, not wild, just real. And that kind of love is danger vibe. You touched my soul without trying, laid your heart on the table bare, and I stood there acting fearless when really I was terrified to care. But when you leaned into my arms and your breath softened in my ear, I knew I wasn't untouched. So tonight I'm done performing, done acting like I'm stoned. Truth is I still feel your presence even when I'm alone. The space beside me remembers you, the sheets still hold your shape, and I don't wanna forget that. If I could stand in front of you, no pride, no shield, no guard, I'd tell you I felt every second. Even when I played it hard, you weren't just heat and air. You were the woman who made me realize I care. You used to look at me like you already understood the things I wasn't brave enough to say. Your fingers resting on my jaw, tilting my face towards yours, like you were asking quietly, why are you holding back? You don't lean that close unless you feel something real. You don't whisper that soft if it's just a game. You knew before I did, this was more than a moment. The way your body stayed pressed steady against mine, You knew before I did that I wasn't pretending. Your breath was slow when my hand found your waist, like your guard finally dropped. Your heartbeat didn't rush, it settled right where it belonged. That kind of surrender isn't accidental. I did, oh baby, that I was already yours. The way you'd close your eyes, like you trusted my touch. You knew before I did. I thought I was in control, but you saw through that. Every quiet glance, every time I stayed longer than I needed to. You don't stay that long if you don't care. You know before I did that this wasn't casual. It wasn't just late nights, it was something deeper. You felt the shit before I admitted it. You stayed steady while I figured myself out. And now I see it, you were right. If I trusted what you felt instead of fighting it, maybe we'd still be exactly where we were meant to be. You didn't have to ask, you saw it in my eyes, the way they followed you, even when I tried to look away, the way my jaw tightened when someone else said your name like I had no right. You don't smile that softly unless you already know. You knew I was yours before I said it out loud, before I let my guard down, before I let myself admit you knew I was yours. You lean back in your chair, watching me pretend like I wasn't affected, like your perfume didn't stay on my clothes long after you left. You don't breathe like that around someone unless it matters. You knew I was yours when I held your waist a second too long, when my thumb traced circles like I wasn't ready to let go. You rest your head right against my shoulder, and I wouldn't move because moving meant breaking the moment. You don't stay there still unless you feel myself in it. You knew I was yours. You knew I was yours. Even when I acted strong, it when I played calm. You knew I let myself in. You knew I was yours. I wasn't distant, I was scared. I wasn't cold, I was overwhelmed. And you understood before I did. Sometimes love doesn't need confession. It just needs two people honest enough to stop pretending. Not just the kisses, not just the heat, but the quiet way you'd rest on me. Your head against my chest, like my heartbeat was enough to calm whatever you carry. You don't breathe that slow against someone's skin unless you feel safe. I miss how we were close, how your hands would stay, that wondering, just holding, like you didn't need anything else from me. I miss how we were close, how your hands would say, you'd sit beside me, leg brushing against mine, not saying much, but saying everything in the way you leaned in. It wasn't loud, it wasn't dramatic, it was steady. When the room disappeared, when your eyes softened, and the world didn't matter. Stayed and staying. It means more than people in me. The kind that didn't need proving, just presence. You weren't just there, you were intentional. You weren't just near. You weren't just there, you were invested. And I feel the absence of that kind of closeness. Connections fade loud, ours may be quiet. Somehow it hurts more. That night you didn't rush away. You stayed at the door a little longer, like you were waiting for something. Maybe for me to pull you closer, maybe for me to say don't go. But I let the moment pass like I had time. You don't pause like that unless you're hoping to be chosen. I should've held you longer, should've kissed you slower, should've let my hands say what my pride would should've held you longer. Should've closed the space. Should've closed the space. Should've made it clear you were already mine. Ooh, I should've held you longer. I remember the warmth of your neck, the way you leaned in, like you trusted me completely, like you believed I wouldn't let you fall. You don't lean that close unless your heart is open. I should've held you longer. Should've felt you breathe right against my chest before you walked away. Ooh, you weren't asking loudly, just quietly. You weren't demanding, just hoping. And I mistook hope for patience. Some moments don't repeat, they just fade. And now I feel the weight of the space I should've closed it. I should've closed it. You thought I wasn't shaking, like I don't bruise or bend, but every time you walked away, I felt it in my chest again. Your touch wasn't surface, it went beneath my skin. You don't lean into a man the way you leaned into me, unless something deeper is happening. I felt it too, the way your body softened when I pulled you through. The slow exhale against my neck like you were finally safe. Don't think I didn't notice, I felt it too. Ooh, ah, ooh. You'd press your forehead to mine, eyes half closed, breathing slow, like you were asking me without words if I was ready to go, but I wasn't ready to leave. You weren't just here, you were present, and that kind of presence stays. I felt it too, when your fingers laced with mine like truth. When you leaned in, not out, like you weren't scared of me. Don't rewrite a story. I felt it too. I felt it too. I felt it too. may have been silent, but silence isn't absence, it's fear. And I was afraid because I felt it too. If I stood in front of you now, no pride left, I'd say it plain. You weren't alone in that feeling. I played it cool like I'm built of steel, like nothing ever moved me. But the way you sit beside me, change the temperature in the room. Your head resting on my thigh, like you belong there. I was louder in silence than I ever was in words, because I felt more than I let you hear. I care more than I admit it. Every time your lips got close, every time your heartbeat matched the rhythm of my own. I care more than I admit it. You tilt your head just slightly, waiting for me to close the space. And when I finally laid in, you'd smile like you knew that wasn't casual. You don't memorize the way someone breathes unless they matter. Trace my chest like you were signing something private. I care more than I admit. You stayed in my thoughts long after you left the room, and that doesn't happen without meaning. I care more than I admit. You soften a man like that unless he feels something. And I'm soften even when I try not to. I care. You were more than temporary, and I because truth is softer than pride. More than I admit. More than I admit. More than I admit. I felt hands before, but yours linger, not rushed, not careless. Will press against me like you were memorizing what we were becoming. stay there still if it doesn't mean something. You were not just another touch, not just another body close. When your lips met mine, it wasn't heat alone, it was depth. You'd look at me right before you leaned in, like you were asking if I was ready. And every time I was, that kind of eye contact isn't casual. I'm not just another touch. You were intention. You were intention. The way your fingers curled in my shirt, like you didn't want distance, and I felt it every time you chose to stay, because staying means something. You are not just another touch, and I won't rewrite it. You mattered more than I let on. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. You weren't convenience, you were connection. You weren't passing through, you were settling in. And I still feel that. If I could say one thing now, it would be this: you were different, and I care. I kept my voice steady, kept my face composed, like I wasn't shaking inside. Every time you touch me, every time you smile, like you saw something worth staying for. You don't look at a man like that unless you see him. I wasn't as calm as I looked. I was fighting the urge to pull you closer, to say don't leave. I wasn't as calm as I looked. You brush your fingers across my chest, slow, testing whether I break or stay control. You don't move that gently unless you feel something. I wasn't as calm as I looked. Ooh, look. Every time you leaned in, every time your lips hovered near mine, I felt it, the tension, the electricity that only comes when two people know. You don't stay that close if it's just attraction. I wasn't as calm as I looked. Ooh, I was already yours, even if I never said it. saw through me, and I let you. You understood without forcing, and that's what made it real. Ooh. Sometimes strength isn't control, it's admitting you were already falling, hoping she caught you.
You used to look at me like you were waiting for something deeper, like my silence was holding back a truth that could have kept you. Your hand would rest on my chest, right where my heartbeat betrayed me, and I still said nothing. You don't stay that close if it doesn't mean something. You don't breathe that slow unless you feel safe. I should have said it then, when your lips hovered near mine, when the world faded into quiet and your fingers curled in my shirt. I should have said I cared instead of pretending I didn't. You leaned into me in ways that felt like trust, not temptation. Your body never rushed me, it chose me, and that choice stayed with me long after you walked away. It wasn't just late nights, it was something steady, something real. I should have said it then, that you were different from the rest, that the way you held me didn't feel like a moment, it felt like something lasting. Trace slow lines on my skin, like you were mapping something sacred. And I let you, but I never said what I felt. That kind of closeness doesn't happen by accident. Before pride got louder than truth, before you thought I was distant when really I was scared of how much I care. You weren't just chemistry, you were comfort. You weren't just warmth, you were home. And tonight I admit it, I should have said it then. If I ever get that moment back, I won't hesitate. I'll tell you, you mattered more than I showed. Yeah, 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 yeah. I told myself you were temporary, just another chapter passing through. But the way you rest your hand on my chest said something deeper than we both knew. Your perfume still lingers in quiet rooms, like you left it there on purpose. Don't think I walked away in touch. You were noise in my life, you were rhythm, steady and rare. I felt it every time you leaned closer, like you trusted me to care. I won't pretend I didn't care. You were never just a moment there. Every time your body moved toward mine, felt like something sacred, not a game. You were warmth in my cold air. I won't lie, you were different. The way you look at me so, like you were reading what I hide. Your fingers tracing silent promises across the surface of my pride. You fit against me like intention, like we were built in matching lines. That wasn't casual to me. When you whispered my peace off like it meant something real, I felt more than just desire. I felt something I couldn't conceal. I won't pretend I didn't care. Every breath we chose to share. When your lips found mine in the dark, it wasn't heat, it was connection. You weren't just passing through, you left something permanent. You stayed longer than the night, longer than the touch and skin. You stayed in the spaces in between. In the silence I'm still in, that kind of closeness linger. I should've told you then, you weren't replaceable, you were rare. I won't pretend I didn't care. You were more than just there. You were the calm in my chaos, the steady in my storm, and I still feel. There's a difference between wanting and feeling something true. You crossed that line without trying, and I never told you. You held me like I mattered, like you saw beneath the skin. And no one holds a man that way without getting under him. So tonight I won't rewrite it, I won't downplay what was rare. You were never just a moment, and I can't hide if honesty had a voice. It would sound like this: you weren't a mistake, you were a risk I felt, and I'm done pretending. I'm no passion, but you were different. You were calm in my chaos, the way you lay against me, like you trusted my arms that wasn't small. You don't exhale like that against someone's neck unless you mean it. like my hands were meant to rest on you. You felt like peace. You look at me slowly, not trying to impress, just pressing. And the way your fingers were lacing to mine said more than words. It wasn't drama, wasn't games, it was ease. You felt like peace when your forehead met mine, when your breath softened and the room went still. You were noise, you were clarity, and I don't forget peace. I don't forget the way you made my heart beat slow. That kind of comfort stay. You felt like peace. You felt like peace. You felt like peace. And I won't pretend I didn't feel it. You were temporary, you were rare. You weren't just beautiful, you were grounded. You weren't just close, you were safe. And I haven't found that sense at all. If love has a quiet form, it looked like you laying against me without fear. When the world went quiet, you were the only place I didn't feel guarded in. You lay against me, no performance, no pretending, just real. You don't rest that peacefully on someone's chest unless you feel safe. You felt like home at midnight when the lights were low and the truth came easy. You felt like home at midnight when it was just us. Your hand would slide across my shoulder slow, like you were memorizing the way I felt under your touch. That kind of softness isn't casual. You felt like home at midnight when the silence wasn't heavy, just warm, just right. You didn't need music, you didn't need noise, just my arms and my honesty. Yeah. You don't stay awake like that if you don't care. You felt like at midnight, and I didn't know how rare that was. You weren't temporary, you were steady. You weren't excitement, you were comfort. And comfort is harder to replace. The first time your hand slipped into mine, it wasn't loud, it wasn't dramatic, but something shifted, something settled inside me. You don't fit that naturally unless it's meant. I felt it first. Body move closer without asking, like your heart trusted mine before logic did. You don't lean in like that unless you're choosing. You don't lean in like that unless you're choosing. I felt it first when your breath hit my neck. But certainty, like you already decided I was worth the risk. You don't look at a man like that unless you're serious. I felt it first before you. The calm, the heat, the quiet kind of love that doesn't beg, it just stays. It wasn't fireworks, it was death. It wasn't noise, it was clarity. And clarity is red. If I'm honest, long before you asked for, long before I spoke. You weren't temporary, you were permanent. Oh. 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 I kept my pride where my heart should have been. Acted untouched when you moved in. Tried to look strong like nothing shook me, but your silence was loud as thunder to me. I memorize the way you breathe at night, the warmth of your skin in the soft side. Don't think for a second I felt nothing. I replay every look you gave, every almost word I never said. Girl, I was scared to be that open, but I was never unaware. I won't pretend I didn't care. I felt you everywhere, in the quiet, in the air, in the way your fingers traced my chest, like you were writing something sacred there. I won't lie to save my pride. You were never just another night. You leaned into me like you trusted forever, like you knew I'd never fall. shoulder. The way your body fit closer and closer, that wasn't casual to me. Oh, every time you whispered my name, low and slow against my skin, I felt something deeper than desire. I just didn't know how to let you in. Oh, I felt you every care, every kiss, every breath we share. When your hands slid into mine like you were choosing me without a word. I won't hide behind that mask, that mask. Loving you is never enough. Oh, I remember the way you look up, eyes soft but never weak, like you were asking me to meet you in a language I didn't speak, but I felt it in your touch, the way you held me a little too long. Oh, that kind of closeness stays with a man. I should have told you then that you weren't just passing through, that every time you pulled me closer I was already choosing you. Oh, I felt you everywhere when you rested your head right there on my chest, like you belonged, and I swear it felt like home when your lips brushed mine slow, like you didn't need to rush a moment. Woman, I won't rewrite the truth. There's something about a woman who doesn't beg to be seen, but loves you steady and gentle, even when you're guarded and mean. You gave me something rare, not loud, not wild, just real, and that kind of love is dangerous. You touched my soul without trying, laid your heart on the table, and I stood there acting fearless when really I was terrified to care. But when you leaned into my arms and your breath softened near my ear, I knew I wasn't untouched. So tonight I'm done performing, done acting like I'm stoned. Truth is I still feel your presence even when I'm alone. The space beside me remembers you, that she still holds your shape, and I don't wanna forget that. If I could stand in front of you, no pride, no shield, no guard, I tell you I felt every second, even when I played it hard. You weren't just skin in midnight, you weren't just heat and air. You were the woman who made me realize I care. You used to look at me like you already understood the things I wasn't brave enough to say. Your fingers resting on my jaw, tilting my face towards yours, like you were asking quietly, why are you holding back? You don't lean that close unless you feel something real. You don't whisper that soft, if it's just a game. You knew before I did, this was more than a moment. The way your body stayed pressed steady against mine, you knew before I did that I wasn't pretending. Your breath was slow when my hand found your waist, like your guard finally dropped. Your heartbeat didn't rush, It's settled right where it belongs. That kind of surrender isn't accidental. I did know, baby, that I was already yours. The way you close your eyes, like you trusted my touch. You knew before I did, baby. I thought I was in control, but you saw through that. Every quiet glance, every time I stayed longer than I needed to. You don't stay that long if you don't care. You knew before I did that this wasn't casual. It wasn't just late nights, it was something deeper. You felt the shit before I admitted it. You stayed steady while I figured myself out. And now I see it, you were right. If I trusted what you felt instead of fighting it, maybe we'd still be exactly where we were meant to be. You didn't have to ask, you saw it in my eyes. The way they followed you, even when I tried to look away. The way my jaw tightened when someone else said your name, like I had no right. You don't smile that softly unless you already know. You knew I was yours before I said it out loud. Before I let my guard down, before I let myself admit, you knew I was yours. You lean back in your chair, watching me pretend like I wasn't affected, like your perfume didn't stay on my clothes long after you left. You don't breathe like that around someone unless it matters. I was yours when I held your waist a second too long, when my thumb traced circles like I wasn't ready to let go. You rest your head right against my shoulder, and I wouldn't move because moving meant breaking the moment. You don't stay there still unless you feel safe. You knew I was yours, said it out loud, said it out loud. Before I let my guard down, before I let my guard down, before I let myself admit, you knew I was yours. You knew I was yours, even when I acted strong, even when I played calm. You knew before I let myself admit, you knew I was yours. I wasn't distant, I was scared, I wasn't cold, I was overwhelmed. And you understood before I did. Sometimes love